Hi YouTube. Today I want to go ahead and do a video today. About 5:30 right now on a Monday. After work, after 8, all that good stuff. Get most of the work done for today. Like I said, I promised another video I would try to do at least 1 or 2 videos a week. I decided not to get a the Ford Bronco or the Silverado. Right at the moment, the Silverado is, like I said, if it sells, it sells. If it don't, it don't. Like I said, I want at least, definitely want to do it on loaded Ford. At that particular moment. The plan is to drop, since I got the motor to run and drive. The idea is just to go and fix it up. And just for those wondering, what I mean by fix it up is that I'm talking about literally doing, go ahead and finishing up front suspension work as well. Like I looked up how much it's going to cost. I'm going to get transmission core lines. That's what's pretty much guaranteed I'm going to do that on the truck. I gotta take a look at it, but I'm pretty sure I gotta get new ones. And it's not a big deal. It's pretty easy to do, actually, from what I understand. Very simple, actually, to do. Which I'm very thankful for. Believe me, I got enough hard stuff I gotta do in life. Don't need to add stuff to it. So anyway, transmission line's gonna get fixed on that truck. I'm gonna go ahead and put brand new upper controller arms on them with ball joints. I'm gonna go ahead and do a lower control arm with ball joint replacement on it. And sway bar end links, in and outer tire rods on it, on the truck. 4 brand new O2 sensors on it, and a brand new coil ignition on it. Because like I said, I'm not gonna. That's only gonna be like, that alone is only gonna be like roughly around $700 to do, which is within the budget. And to me, that feels like a more responsible way to do it, because honestly, when I do that, it'll tell me right away if that motor's bad or not. Like I said, I'm not looking for a problem motor. I'm just looking for it to drive. And drive it pretty decently without major food barbs. And then later on, to get it correct, I will buy a white pipe for it, and like I said, run brand new exhaust on it. Like I said, we looked at it. I looked at all the parts. Most of the parts I need. Not gonna be that expensive, which I'm really happy for. Not gonna lie about it. Super excited about it. With that, oh yeah, I forgot. It also comes with brand new shocks all around. So, like I said, literally gonna be like a huge pile of parts for it. I'm literally gonna. Well, today's the 1st, for those who are wondering. I should have, like I said, between in a month, I should have all these brand new parts. Bought for all these parts for this truck, and that way it'll be on the way. Some of the stuff I'm gonna get like local, like the engine coil, for example. We're just gonna get that local. I'm gonna try to see what the price difference, or even see if they can get transmission coil lines here. Because like I said, I'm gonna take care of a few things. If I can get a local, I'm gonna try to get a local, like big stuff, like example, like I can't beat the price on the O2 sensors. I can get them a lot cheaper online. In fact, I'll show it in a video that probably about Wednesday or so, where you can get where I'm getting bulk of my parts from, and where you can get a bulk of your parts at if you really want to. Like I said, I'm not saying they're the best parts in the world. It just gets me on the road, and it will replace them down the road. Like I'm probably gonna go through one winter set on these, and after one winter set, I'll probably save up again and then buy internet or tie rods again that are specifically are Babytech, and they're supposed to be one of the best ones you can get your hands on. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is just to get along. This is just to get on the road. I mean, literally. And they're not that bad. I mean, yeah, I could actually get about, like I said, a couple of years out of them if I really wanted to. I'm going to replace them. This is just to get it on the road, test the motor out, and progress forward with it. And like I said, now some people probably would say I'm being stupid and I should grab the Ford. Or some people would say, well, hell, you should get the Silverado. It's got a transmission problem, but it's got a transmission with it. You can put it in there. So here's the deal. I'm gonna grab the parts for the truck. Like I said, it's gonna be cheaper. It's showing me signs that it actually will be a good result. It'll be honestly a good truck. And and here's another thing too. I've been kind of sandbagging a little bit on y'all. I know where I gotta buy a guy who has bought OBS Chevy seats. I saw a set of OBS Chevy seats. He's replacing his motor in his I think it's 94 2500. It's a 5.7 motor, so it is exactly a 5.7 motor. We looked at it. It's a nice motor too. It's, like I said, I know everyone says it's not a Vortec. That's true. If that motor is that big of a problem in that truck, I can always simply ink the block. I can always switch the blocks out. He's willing to sell it to me for $600. Now all that guy do right there, and then just pull the heads off of that. Basically everything on top has to be pulled off from the other motor and put onto the TBI motor. And to me, that's not a bad deal. That way, it's not super hard to do. Yes, it's not fun. No, it's not really fun to do, but yeah, it's possible. It's easy to do, and the guy wants $600, and they're not including the $600 known working motor. To me, that's worth. And he's also going to bring it to me. So that's another bonus. So that's why I'm kind of okay with that and spending $600. $700. Get the truck done. See, yeah, like I said, I thought about it. I thought about the pros and cons in each scenario. Like I said, if I picked the Bronco up, I would have to go buy the part. That's $130. Plus, he wants $1,000 for it. The tow would be about $200, very close to $200. So you're looking at about $1,200 there, and that's just the way it sits. That's not counting going inside of it, fixing the problem. You add in under $130, like I said, for the part. You go, now you're $1,350. And then here's the best part. What else is wrong with the truck? That is not counting any hidden problems that may be aware. That, because, let's face it, there's few people that are honest on the vehicle. A lot of people will just give up, or they simply just don't know, but usually they just don't, they give up, they just don't want it anymore. It's too much of a problem for them to fix. Therefore, they want to sell it. I believe that's the case for the Bronco. Like I said, it's $1,350 just to get, $1,320. That's assuming I can do it myself, and that's not counting. That's another thing too. I'm not counting transmission fluid. I'm not counting transmission oil, the transmission gasket set. Literally, because you got to drop the way those things work. You have to drop the oil pan. When you do that, you're going to lose transmission coolant. So Now you can catch most of it up. I'm not gonna lie. So there's that. But you still have to, you're going to still have a solo of it. It's going to be a little low, so you're going to put a little bit just top it off. Not a big deal, but there you go. That's part of it. Like I said, I'm not saying the truck is bad. I'm just saying that you're looking at $1,320, and then transmission gasket probably about another. Let's just say even $1,400 for all the miscellaneous crap. The fluid, the gasket, whatnot. Okay, that's $1,400. Now hold that, just for a second. 14. I spent $700. Well, let's say $750. Just to even make it fair. $750. Let's just say $800. Okay. And I could, I buy the motor for $600. You're gonna say, well, that's $1,400. That's exactly the same amount of money as a Bronco. Yes, but it's a big but. Actually, I'm gonna spend a little bit more because I'm gonna have to buy the head gaskets for it and the other ones. But we're not talking a whole lot more. I mean, they're usually about $50 for gaskets, $50 to $80. Not a big deal. I'll either spend the same amount of money as I would on the Ford Transmission, the Ford Bronco, or spend just a tad, about $100 more. And I'll have a sorted out, ready to go Chevrolet truck. Well, GMC Sierra, but I'll be changing it over to Chevy on the rear lane way, and that's basically what it is. The Chevy and GMC are basically the same truck, so the GMC has more thicker steel. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on that. I mean, yeah, I'll spend a little bit more, tad bit more, but the truck's done. With not only am I, that's with brand new ball joints, pretty much a brand new front suspension, minus, rotors and brakes, and CV axles. That's it. Honestly, that's it. That's not bad. That's very cheap, man. It's a killer deal, as far as I'm concerned. It's not a bad deal. To me, it makes sense. Is it the best deal option? I mean, to me, it's all that point. All I gotta eat. So even if the motor's not what I want it to be, boom. Pull the motor out, put another motor in, pull the spark plugs over it, change the heads on it, put everything on it. Boom, you got yourself a nice, sorted truck. And like I said, at that point, all I gotta do at that point, honestly, is just a few miscellaneous stuff on the truck, i.e., door pins. And door pins, I gotta take care of I take care of the outer rockers, cap warmers too. After that truck's done, technically. Now, I will fix. I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm gonna wire weld the frame of it, and then chassis safer paint it, and then wrap on it. I'm just gonna straight wrap on the bottom of the bed of the truck and inside of the truck. So I ain't gonna lie about it, because that's what it is. Same thing with the cab. I'm gonna do the same thing with the cab too on it. And I'm gonna buy, like I said, a cab mount. I need to buy a brand new body mount and bushings. Not like the frame ones, but the one between the poly. I'm gonna go with the poly urethane bushings. So it's just because those are pretty much on my truck are pretty much shot. It's old. It's 1998. Come on, get real. But other than that, guys. Oh yeah, then I got to drill three bolts, 3 holes in the cab. That's all I got to do to that truck at that point. That's it. Then at that point, all I got to do is take it to get it on. Well, first I got to get it titled in my name. Then I get it took over to a inspection station. Get a new sticker put on it, because it will get a sticker, because it is very nice and clean. Especially when the rocker and cable warmers are done. And after that point, I'll get alignment done to that truck. Because yes, let's be real. When you replace all the inner and outer tie rods and whatnot, you will most definitely put your truck out on that. Like, there's not even if. So don't kid yourself. You're always going to. You're going to do that. It is what it is. Guys, let's just be real. Let's just be honest with each other on that one. Well, that's it. Like I said, said, done, over with. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm gonna try to push this truck closer to the finish line, and with $1,400 or $1,500, sorry. $1,500 on the truck. It's not a bad thing. It's $100 more than I would. I'm getting ready to call it a day over here. That's enough. Somewhere that y'all. But like I said, y'all, like I said, I love doing my job, and to me, it makes a lot more sense. It makes a lot more sense to me, guys, to honestly just do that. Spend a little extra more, like $100 more, and have the truck sorted out, ready to go. Versus getting a truck that they could potentially have more problems to deal with than Will mentioned, or the guy has mentioned. And if you want to get technical about the 1500, the Silverado, I like that. She wants $1,500. Well, yeah, definitely she on that one. So that's $1,500 for that truck. That's exactly the same amount of money. Okay, I'm not saying nothing wrong. I'm not saying there's anything really wrong with the Chevy truck or the Ford Bronco. But to me, for the same amount of money, or a lot more money, depending on how you look at it, which vehicle you would, depending on what vehicle you're going to go with, it's the same amount of money if you were going to plan on a Silverado. It's $100 more if you were going to get the Bronco. But basically the same ballpark. You could have a sort of truck. Follow brand new front suspension work. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, this kit includes a idler retention arm and a pitman arm included. So yeah, guys, I mean, I'm not trying to, when I say entire front suspension, I mean minus literally the CV axles and the drum brakes. Not drum brakes, but the discs and the pads and whatnot. It's pretty much front suspension on this truck, literally. So it's all good on the front, which is, and the fact the price is so cheap, it's unreal. But yes, guys, something to think about, y'all. Just think about the pros and cons. To me, it makes more sense to do this than do the other. And yeah, honestly, guys, when I get this truck done, I'm going to get another truck. Most likely. I ain't going to play around. I'm going to look for probably a 99 to 02, specifically Chevy Silverado. I'm a big fan of those. Or I wouldn't mind having a 3/4 ton 88 to 98 Chevy Silverado. Silverado 3/4 ton 3500 2500 truck. But like I said, I'm wanting more of a 2000 99 to 02 specifically style truck, and there's plenty of them out there still, guys. You just gotta pay a little money for them. But as always, thank y'all for watching the video, and have a great day. Bye.